Hey everybody, Jerod A. Miller here, back at it with another reaction video. This one's going to be a fun one. This is just going to be a music reaction. As you can see on the screen here, there is Peter Hollens. He is doing a Prince of Egypt medley. I don't know why I haven't seen this. This is probably 9 years old, maybe longer, and yeah, I don't know what I was waiting on. Some of you recommended this. I was just kind of perusing through the comment section. So without further delay, we're going to do this. I'm going to watch it with this here. If I pause a little bit, I've discovered that you kind of have to do that now on YouTube for copyright purposes. I'm not trying to steal anybody's content and make it my own. I'm reacting for the sake of commentary and what do you call it? It's transformative in nature. This is strictly my opinions on it. On a produced work, it's not meant to take it away. So go watch this video. Go subscribe to Peter Hollens. And without further delay, let's hit play.
My baby,
oh, start a little.
Hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. Sleep like you're rocked by the stream. Sleep and remember my lullaby, and I'll be with you in your dreams.
Man, this is sick. Okay, hold on. He is so good at this. First of all, look at these edits. Look at the lines. Look at all this, man. This is insane. How does he do all that? I use Final Cut Pro. I'm sure there's other apps. There's different things you can use for video editing, but this is the filters. But the fact that he has to do each one of these frames separately, the amount of time it takes, Peter, wow. But let's you hear some of the harmonies and things he's doing.
Your dreams.
And then the vocal perk that he's doing with the... It's cool.
Single thread in the tapestry, though its color brightly shine, can never see its purpose in the pattern of the grand design. And the stone that sits at the very top, the mountain's mighty face, doesn't think it's more important than the stones that form the base.
Nice.
So how can you see what your life is worth, or where your value lies? You can never see through the eyes of man. You must look at your life through heaven's eyes.
So he does that song very well. Is Brian Stokes, blanking on the full name, but there's a way that man, the original, does it. That is, it's operatic. It's very, very stage, very performance, and he makes it really boisterous. A single thread, and Peter's voice is much different. It's a little more. He's got a strong tenor voice. It's a little thinner, but it's very rich and full. But it still communicates it. Like what he's having to do here is he's having to sing the song. It's very difficult because there's a lot of words in that song, Through Heaven's Eyes, and he's acting it out. He is showing. It's hard to perform a song that is that kind of wordy without a camera on. It's hard to sing it and produce it in a way that communicates the emotion of the song, let alone being able to film yourself then do it. He might be lip syncing here to something that he recorded prior, or an audio that he recorded prior, or he could be recording himself live for each of these things and just mixing the audio later. The fact is, he's got a lot to think about while he's doing it, and he's doing it so well. I want to go back a little bit. I want to hear this.
Where your value lies, you can never see through the eyes of man. You must look at your life through heaven's eyes.
Transitions are sick. Nice.
I'm wandering round in the dark, been lost somewhere with no light could shine in my heart. I know
That's not in the Prince of Egypt.
So deep,
Probably is. Your stage version. Go back. That is so good. He brings me right to the era that this movie was released. The late 90s, that kind of boy band style, the R&B style. I'm with it. I haven't heard this song before, but I'll get there. I'm interested. I don't know if I'm being ignorant here, and I don't know it's part of the Broadway play or one of the other plays that they've put out there, the live play. Forgive me, but this is cool. Hold on. He's got some sick runs.
It will free me, and I'll get through this. I'll find my way again. So don't tell me that it's over, 'cause each step just gets me closer. I will get there. I will get there. I will get there. I will get there somehow. Cross that river. Cross that river. Nothing stopping me now. I will get through the night. Oh yes, I will. To the other side. Get there.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. My mouth came
They
across.
don't always have
Hold on.
one way there. Yes, I will. To the other side.
He looks so cool here, man. The way this is filmed. You could argue this is harder to edit than the other parts. Just to make it seamless like this. This is good.
Get there. Get there. They don't always happen when you ask. And it's easy to give in to your fear. But when you're blinded by your pain, can see the way clear through the rain. A small but still resilient voice says love is very near.
Yeah. Come on, Peter. This is sick.
It's frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You know you will. Now you will. Now you know you will when you believe.
Chords are tight.
You will when you
Man, what
Watch
an
me make a
arrangement. What an arrangement. This ad kind of ruined it because I wanted to go back. Hold on, guys.
pitch deck in less than 60 seconds. First, I pick a template from Beautiful AI.
Okay. Whoopsie. This is the next video.
hush now, my baby.
Okay, so this build up to the transition where he goes into that song, it's one of my favorite things he did here. Because it's just, the color changes, the patterns, the things he's doing in his video. There's so much variety. Look at it starts off like this. It looks kind of like the river. And then it goes into this kind of Through Heaven's Eyes thing. And then he goes into this kind of plain, simple setup. And then it goes into this beautiful, almost heavenly sound. There can be miracles. It's really cool. But I love the build up here. Let's see.
Into your fear. But when you're blinded by your pain, can see the way clear through the rain.
Chord structure here.
A small
Very
but
classic.
still resilient voice says love
Beautiful. I'm going to watch it all the way through the end here.
It's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe somehow you will. You know you will. Now you will. Now you know you will when you believe. You will when you
Okay, my final thoughts. I'm left with a feeling that I have when I watch a live performance. When you go to a really great vocal performance, opera, like a vocal band, kind of like Pentatonics, or even some of the other groups that do things like Voice Play and Home Free back when they were still touring. When there's a really great medley of songs, not something that's so much hype, but more artistic in the sense of letting it kind of settle to where they're holding you in the palm of their hands and they're milking the moment, and it's got kind of a quiet or a hush in the audience. And then they like to hear where they run it to the end of the song, and it's just kind of holding you, waiting for it to finish. But you're on board. You're not going anywhere. They literally could take, another 3 or 4 minutes and just be quiet and just let things kind of move around a little bit, and you're following them. And then once they stop, there's that breath followed by the applause. And those moments are my favorite in live performance. When you're at a Broadway production, when you're at any kind of play where there's real solid either singing or acting, and it produces such a real moment for the audience, that's what I like. That's what I want to see. So thank you for tuning in on that, Peter. I'm going to need to check out more of your stuff. I know I've got a couple things from years past on my channel, but I want more. So, guys, I want to do more reactions. If you could, let me know some things that I should react to. I want to focus more on some of the unknown names or people that should be bigger, like Peter. He's succeeded in a lot of things, but I want him to be highlighted on my channel. Sam Robeson, another person that is fantastic in my opinion, but he's so underrated in the sense of the grand scheme of music and influence on YouTube and social media. And he puts out some amazing things as well. But just anybody, right? Like artists, whenever they're not part of their group, they're doing their solo work. I want to see that kind of stuff too. So thank you for putting that in the comment section. I look forward to connecting with you guys in the future on another video. Thank you for subscribing, and have a great day.